Titan coming at you with another game, Hollow Knight Silksong. We're here, 90% completed. And I thought we were at the Flea Carnival. I must have given up in disgust, but at least we can play a little tune with Sherma to start. Always cheers me up. I mean, I feel fine, but like me as sort it. Alright, so yeah, first we'll just hop on over. You know, why don't I just do it the fast way? And we're gonna zoom on over to Flealand and try this little mini game one more time. Did I just do that? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I have never in my life. Evan, did you see how I just ran through there? Did you see how elegant and graceful I was? I remembered all the things. What was that? What was that? I never do that well. Alright, so, the Flea juggle. Welcome. Good evening. I think maybe a different crest. I think maybe a different crest would be good here, right? Because Wanderer's crest is quite small as a hitbox, and we don't need the speed of attack, right? Whoops. You say Reaper might be a good choice. Yeah, we'll try that. Abilities don't matter because of course we're not going to use it. Well, I guess the one with the longer, you know, why am I saying the tools don't matter? They clearly would matter. Oh, it does like a whole slash there. You know, I have to learn the Reaper crest first. I used it, you know, when we got it and no other time. You know me, it's like 100% Wanderer. It's like every other crest, I'm basically an entirely new player. I don't know how they pogo, I don't know their up attacks. I mean, this one seems fine. This one seems cool. If I didn't play Wanderer, whoops. Oh, actually, just the forward strike is totally fine. And probably covers more space than the up one does. Nice. Oh yeah, really forgiving hitbox too. And of course, I'm not very good. Am I am I learning? Is that what you think is happening here? Oh man, it was so bad. Oh man. Hey Neo, I am failing. But at any time I could accidentally do well. That may not be true, but I'm gonna keep on telling myself that. We're competing in the Olympic Games of the Flea and being found wanting. No! How is that not good enough? The other ones were so easy. I mean, I didn't like first try them, but it didn't take forever. I must have tried this 20 times. So bad. No. Hey, Luke. You say so no Flea will turn after all? Not yet, anyway. They totally pretend that there's gonna be one, though. They send a letter that's like, the most important event has happened, you must come at once, and then this guy shows up and he's like, yes, it's good that you are here. All the fleas have been gathered together. And it's like, for the Flea Games! They have, you know, confetti, and it's the Flea Olympics. And let me tell you, I would not make the team. Hornet may have many skills in the hands of other players, but I am not doing well. I mean, I haven't been trying that long today, but I did try, like, some the other day. And I'll give up, you know, like, this isn't like a boss, this is a mini game, and we'll give up a game entirely over a mini game. I'll just stop playing it forever because of a mini game. They're not all blitzball, you know, they don't all connect with me. Decathlon, yeah. Yeah, the song's nice. But I just don't see how doing it 12 times isn't good enough. Oh, come on. I'm so bad. I will say, although I don't love this personally, This is not one of those examples where I'm like, who is this for? I totally understand who this mini game is for. I just wish I was better at it so I could stop playing it. Because, like, the bounce one, that was super fun. I had a ton of fun. I'm like, you know, maybe somebody who likes doing this is out there. Probably a lot of people. It just doesn't connect with me like the bounce one did. The bounce one was fun. The dodge one, meh. But again, I totally see how somebody would like it. I'm just lousy at this one. Oh. You're a balloon smacking up in the air guy? Nice, yes. You know, you never know when you'll find one. Oh no, I ran off the platform. Forfeit. Dodge I did pretty quick. I don't think it was the first time. It was within the first 5 though, I think, if memory serves. I wasn't, like, annoyed by it at all. Same with the bounce. Like, I definitely beat them before I was like, oh man, am I gonna spend the rest of my life here? Oh no. Oh, it's already going so bad. And at some point, I just know he's gonna be like, "You win!" It's never gonna happen. Because, you know, they do go in the direction that you tag them unless they're one of the special ones, which have their different rules, right? But if they get away from you, you know, it's sort of like juggling. I don't know, I'm not a juggle person myself. A juggalo or whatever they're called. No, I'm just playing. I know what a juggler is. No, I know people, you know, that are cool, that juggle things and fire and that kind of thing. And I bet they would be better at this game than I am. No! 16 is definitely better than I've ever done, but it's gotten away from me now. Terrible. To have Magnetite Bruchon? I doubt it. I don't even know what that is. Which one's that one? Ah, there. Normally I don't have any slots, right? Because for yellow, because Wanderer I use, you know, the dice there, and then the wall clip thing, and then the belt and the compass. So, you know, even with 4 yellow slots, it's like I never have enough. Hold on, in case someone word. I don't know why I thought that would be good. Anyway, the charge attack, I have no idea what it does. It's flashy. It doesn't go quickly. We almost forfeit. Oh. Okay. I keep forgetting I'm not using the regular crest. I'm like, that should have hit him. I'm fast. I'm not fast. I'm so slow. Okay. I also don't know where... Terrible. These fleas are happy. Indeed, you know, they're having a party. And I'm invited. But, I mean, how realistic, right? For me to be invited to a party, not realize it's gonna be a party, not really have a good time, and, you know, just be very critical and unpleasant about everything. Totally me. Terrible. Whatever. I don't care. What do I do now? I don't know. I don't know what there is. As far as I knew, I'd been everywhere and done everything. I mean, it can't be true. But there's, right, there's that whiteboard thing where I don't even know what's going on there. I guess we could try that again. And just run around in there and see if we can find something. We need that tool. And that tool and that tool. And that one and that one. And we could race, but that's the same thing. Like, I only like racing games if you get to like hit them with a wrench or a shell or you know, that kind of thing. Or if you could grind out large amounts of races to buy upgrades to your car to make your car better than other cars and thus be able to be good at racing. Guess we'll poke around Whiteward again. Could it be in here? I mean, unlikely. Have we checked? I think I remember checking, but now we've checked again. Hey Moody, how are you? What am I looking for? Oh, I'm not sure. The principal thing is I'm trying to find where I can get another key. So Luke, the end of Act 2, depending, you know, like leading to Act 3, basically when you beat Act 3, that's not permanent in the game state. So the thing that's making all of that happen is still going on as far as the game is concerned. It just allows you to play past the ending. But like Act 2, exactly, and Act 2 is the same way. If you don't progress to Act 3, the game state is such that you've seen the ending, you've beat the game, but you can still run around and do everything you want in Act 2 until you get there. Because there's this thing where you need a key, but I thought, you know, we'd bought all the keys that I've ever seen in a store and whatnot. And I've run around here, like, a bunch of times. I know where it isn't as well. Oh no, it isn't right there. I ran right into his noodly appendages. Indeed, Luke. I have a strategy when looking for my keys. I always wonder if other people do it. After I've looked for a very short period of time, I like to look somewhere where they certainly should not be. I like the freezer is the specific place I look, and I'm like, look, it's feasible that I will have left them in the freezer. Highly unlikely, but if I have done so, then I'll find them. Furthermore, the act of indulging in this ridiculous search might jog my brain into suddenly remembering where I would have placed them. Because by searching an area where it couldn't be, I'll activate everything in my memory, and then, I'll just instantly know where it'll be. It works. Some of the time, it works every time. Ran right into him. Ah. Oh, I've never been here before. Okay. Sung them, if alter infirmity, stealth, all are banished from our citadel. Sure. I doubt it. You guys have a terrible track record of telling the truth. Inscriptions. Unless you're like, you will work for nothing and love it. And I'm like, that sounds on brand. Aha, yes. Smash, smash. Say, claw line that, go back. Oh, the ring thing in the air. Got it. I mean, got it in the way where I clearly don't got it. And I've even noticed those things sometimes. Surgeon's key. Oh, and now a brawl. Is that it? Cool. Not being critical, just wanted to know if that was it. Be careful. I'm literally incapable of being careful. I'm incredibly reckless and incapable of learning lessons. A little challenging, sure. Ah, Carful, yes. That is a good way to be, Luke. Also, Luke, did you see the Warhammer-related news? I'm very excited. Maybe some people might find it underwhelming, but I think a nice little pack of tiger people is going to be a lot of fun. I really like Cathay anyway, and I think those units will be a nice addition. An ornate lock. and we turn it 90 degrees. Look, I've watched like 1,000 videos of this guy picking locks, and they almost never look like that whenever he's done turning the key. But, you know, it could work. Oh, he's so fun. If y'all haven't watched this guy, he's called the Lockpicking Lawyer. He doesn't know who I am. I'm just a fan. He's got, like, I don't know, more than 1 million subscribers and stuff. But anyway, I guess he's literally a lawyer, and he picks locks and sometimes, like, trashes them because they, like, pretend they're better than they are. And he just, like, calmly, like, takes them apart very quickly. It's very cool stuff. I find it wonderful. The Unravelled. It's possible someone sued him. I don't know all the lore. He's, like, personally a lawyer, so a wasteful suit would be, you know, funny. Still annoying, though. Nobody wants to deal with that, even if they are familiar broadly with what happens. But I'm not sure. Okay, so this dude is... Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, my. Very bad. Alright, is it always up then down? Nope. Oh, wow. Too far inside, double contact damage. We could have healed there. Alas. Okay, so I'm like, no, it'll go down every time, won't it? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, look, I don't guess I'm familiar with that one. Yeah. No, you know, there's like a comment on Reddit about the Lockpicking Lawyer one day, and then I watched a video, and I was like, oh, how fun, you know, they're nice and bite-sized, and they appeal to me as a person who, you know, played a bunch of Oblivion and Skyrim, and I'm, you know, like, it's nice to daydream and be like, oh, that would be fun, and then, of course, never pursue it, because it would be, like, I'm sure it would make me so mad and I'd be terrible at it. But it's very cool to daydream about while I watch him just take one apart. I like when he lockpicks them with silly things. He's like, this is very non-secure. Watch as I use a Red Bull can to prove it. And I'm like, oh, he's really gonna get them. Okay. We can get an absolute down to Silk, though, right? Yeah, just by staying in super close. Alright, and then we got... Oh, the, Man, these guys are really Goomba-ing me. Why did I think that they would juggle on top if we did that? Oh. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Give a bunch of free hits away. That doesn't really scan. Oh man, rough. But we get the heal off there. Wall safe. clean. Wanderer's Crest pays off once more. Very nice, very nice. You just gotta get in there. Taking the contact damage when you're able to generate so much silk, you just stick in there, offer the charge. You can get, what, like 5 or 6 hits? I wasn't even counting. Wait, what's this? Okay. They are ours, bound forever. We get an achievement regenerated, get all the hearts. And that has to be a percent, right? Yeah, 91, baby. Alright. Hey, more things? Oh, a psalm cylinder. A cylinder of song. More lore drops. I'm all about it. I love the just unrelentingly depressing lore of the Citadel. That's my absolute jam. I love it when the bad guys are so obviously bad. I've fallen. I'm like, wait, could we have gone there all along? More stuff. A memory locket. I'm gonna break this. We don't get anything for it. A disturbing cylinder, you say? Well, we shall see. So what's stopping you from getting up here all the time? Or probably nothing, and that memory locket would have been achievable. You just couldn't get through this wall. Probably that. Yes, Evan, that was an appearance of the puppy, of course. I think he was being a little, you know, rambunctious and running away from where he was desired to be. Oh, and this is like a loudspeaker thing. And I've broken it. How? Listen to my lap. We're going to bed. Huh. Okay. There we go. We can mark this off of the map. We don't need that there anymore. Alright, we got like a weird floor thing here. We got a... You know, if we die, it'll probably put us back to where we got that thing. Here we go. What does this do? Oh, the confession thing, that's right. Never forgiven. I'm like, that's right, I remember now. It's a scam. Alright, and you can buy the bench there. So now there's even more of the map taken care of there. So these are just lore drops that... Yeah, that's right. This is the one that we've got to take to the old creepy architect thing. Not the architect, the conductor. Yeah, the librarian guy. Oh, we can play even longer now that we have that. That's excellent. You know, that's like, man... That extra silk that we regenerate there, that makes all the difference there. Very nice. We're just sort of fighting everybody that drops rosaries, because I need so much money. I must have lost 5,000 or 6,000 over the course of my playthrough. Oh, that's all 3 of them. Good deal. Oh, and we get a ton of money. Nice. Last surgery of Conductor Mizzello. Yikes. Feels like playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yes. And here we have Right, we performed our part. The agreement is concluded. All were past fair no retreat. These keep your treasures in their sights. I thought maybe he was about to jump us. Okay, so yeah. Good deal. Alright, but yes. Now let's go spend it all in one place. I know just the place for it. I'm like, no, not here. After hearing very creepy bug surgery, a little bit of Sherman music is just what you need. You know, I could have just fast traveled, couldn't I? We're already doing it. So we go where to Blasted Steps, because the one flea dude still... No, not a flea. A thief. I don't know what sort of bug he is, really. A snitch fly, yes, yes. A little fly. Yes, let's get to trading. Alright, so we buy this pick. For like so much money. We need a spool fragment. Obviously that would be a thing we need to get. But equally obviously it wouldn't get us a percent. But hey, 92! Not a very good tool, you say. Well, you know, they can't all be winners. Wait, that's right. We got like a cryptic letter here. Defiler Dark Attend Home Wheel Craw summons. Let's investigate that. To Greymore. I mean, Bellheart may have been better, but we've run through a lot of Greymore so far. We'll just run around it again. Where's this thing even at? In the middle-ish? Yeah, well, you know. We'll go over there to Craw Lake and see if anybody wants to brawl. It's a Craw summons. The lake of their people might be a place to go. We have not done enough of the journal to impress them. I got that item the other day. Correct. Oh, what? Do I know this dude? I don't think so. To the getting him back, fateless and free. Fresh shell, clear sight. Is this the pin maker guy? Or there's tread and beyond? Oh, Seth! I didn't recognize him without all of this stuff on. Guardian has scarcely thought we'd meet again after our encounter. I'll say, I really didn't think we would. Yeah, the guy... oh. Apologies, friend. I fear I don't recognize you, and I'm sure I remember such a striking figure. Oh, Seth, you old dog. Pay no heed, sir. It seems I mistook you for another. You are a traveler through these quaking lands, I take it? I suppose I am indeed. I was born in this world not long ago, waking beside a lake with only this weapon laying beside me. Seth is my name, though I know not who gave it to me. The custom of the newly born is to explore the world, is it not? So that is what I have set out to do. I'll rest out a moment, then continue my journey. Hey you're finally awake. Ha. Do I have the item cross summons? Yes, indeed. That is why we are here. I just remembered it was in my inventory when I went over it in my inventory, and I was like, oh yeah. ones with all the Craw banners, yes. Did we stop at that bench? I don't think we did. We're gonna regret not having done so. I have not sat on a bench near. Maybe it'll jump us when we go outside. Yeah, well, we've been here before. We already know this, like, where the birds that are also somehow ninjas, like, hang out and congregate. And they already did send me a threatening letter in the mail, which basically no one else does. And those are pins in the ground. You know, the weapon of their people. Murder in a graveyard. Oh ho ho! Court of Crows! Ah. That was a poor use of silk, it's alright. Oh yeah. What a fun song, right? Oh, hello! The Crawfather! Get wrecked! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Ha ha! That's what I'm talking about. This is the iron emblem of the... Sorry if that clap was loud. Yeah, nice. Iron emblem of the Court of the Craws, absolving the bearer of all crimes, past and future. Oh, man, I gotta get me one of those. That's like a President of the Craw Nation emblem. You just put it on and you can do anything you want. And a craw bell. Ooh. A craw nest we can put onto the bell home. Come on, this is a tomb. Right. My brother will give us... Poor Gimli. Man, what great performances there, right? When Gandalf's looking at the book and he's reading, it's like, we cannot get out, we cannot get out. Good stuff. Alright, so that's probably everything. We get lots of rosaries. That is very exciting indeed. Money is, after all, basically the best thing there is. I thought the Craws might be friendly with me, but I guess it only goes so far. They say, guilty, guilty. No, I've got a little piece of paper that says, not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Yep, Balin, he didn't forget. The old Crawville. Alright. Oh, it's a little birdhouse. Cool. Alright, well... You know, it just keeps looking like there should be something. Like right here, just like on the map, it just looks like there should be a break. That's where Shelbro used to live. In conclusion, we're never going to find anything new down here again. It was worth a try. Wait, can I pull on that thing? No, it's cosmetic. Are there any yet? Oh, looks like Chakra's been busy. Ten more monsters to encounter for the book. You need to complete all of them. It's not enough to just meet all of them. Word. Hey, another void thing. Let's see how to get it without dying. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh, goodness. Terrible. Oh, hey, he's here. It's like this time I most certainly do recognize you. 'Tis a pleasure to bump into you here deep in the serene wood. You have a name like I do. Would you share it with me? Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gaze at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on. Alright. Another one down there. Oops. Ah, there's one right there. Well, we'll just have to climb up. You know, although I say so myself, that Crawfather fight was nice, you know. I feel like it was a good fight, nice little gauntlet, and most importantly, I won immediately, which makes me look like I know what I'm doing. A lie, but a pleasant one. You know, I bet these things would do real good against... Yeah, there we go. You know, I bet if I ever really learned how to play Hollow Knight, I'd just be like a total menace, right? because I already play through the whole game basically not using any of my abilities besides swinging. So if I ever learned how to do the other stuff, you know, that's all just gravy. Alright, so post curse we get nothing. No, we got the witch crust from all that, right? So many hit points. $29 whole rosaries. Rich. Couple things there we haven't gotten. Something there we haven't gotten. Couple relics. Bunch of some mementos. Well, we still have to buy. Ah, the gramophone. Oh, how cool. And then we'll be able to play the little things there at home. We just need more money. I bet none of these give percentage, but they do cost a ton of money, so at least there's that. %. I mean, a very successful video for all that we did not succeed in juggling. You know, we defeated 2 bosses, and that's awesome. Of course, one of them just gave us nothing? No, we got the thing for the house came from the Crawfather, so even though we don't get a % there, it's still something. Yeah, 1 mask and 1 spool. 4 tools. And that takes us to 96, and I don't know where the other ones are going to be. Maybe we get 1 for getting that and 1 for getting that. That's 98, you know, I don't know. When you complete the whole spool, you get 1 point. So maybe there's like 4 more spool fragments for me to get rather than just 2 more, because we know there's 1 in the shop. Two quests we have a percent. Okay, well that's cool. But anyway, that is it for me. I had a good time. You know, making our progress towards a genuine completion of the game. I was thinking Wednesday or Thursday of trying to do like a complete run, but I was like, you know, I doubt I'll get 5 hours like for the achievements, so do I really want to try to play just 8 or 10 hours of this? And then I was thinking of the route. I'm like, well, first I'll need to earn, you know, 550 or however many rosaries it is for the key, and go get the Wanderer's Crest immediately upon starting the game, just like I did, you know, on this run. And then I can go quick, because without my crest I am nothing. This is my Wanderer's Crest. There are many like it, but this one is mine. You know, that kind of thing. I love my Wanderer's Crest. I would not have beat the Crawfather without it. But in the end, you know, Hornet made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and now I run Las Vegas, and that's okay. You know, he thought he was gonna slap Hornet around, teach her a lesson. No way, no way. Gave him the Mo Green special. Anyway, that's enough Godfather references. It isn't, but it's the last one I'm gonna make right now, because just like I've been threatening to do for a few minutes, I am going to bed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Good night, Evan. Good night, Luke. Good night, Moody. Good night, Neo, and everyone else out there. Appreciate you. And maybe I will see you in another stream or video. But see you guys.